What's up guys, it's your boy Sheribowl94 here. Want to bring you a different video. This one's kind of more of kind of a how-to series. I kind of want to run on the channel for a little bit. And something that I actually want to bring up is cover stock maintenance and alterations you can make to the cover stock. This one today I kind of want to show you is mainly on sanding. So why do you sand a bowling ball? Well, you want it to react sooner. You want an earlier roll out of the cover, absorb oil quicker, a little more friction, and it kind of helps in terms of maybe trying to do a bugs, play a plastic ball up the channel, or you're up like 5 or 10, playing the gutter, or you're on a heavier oil condition and you have a ball that reaction, especially in the back end, looks good. It's just not getting around the corner a little bit to get better in the 1-3 pocket or 1-2. So you put a little surface on here, it'll absorb the oil a little bit better, it'll grab the back end a little stronger, and you have something that can help you again when it comes to tougher oil patterns out there. So what do you need to get started on sanding a bowling ball? Well, first, you're gonna need a sanding pad. I use CTD TruCuts. I really like these sanding pads. There's Sire pads as well. Those also are good ones, and many other manufacturers have their own. But sanding pad, water or a liquid to help out keeping the friction down for the pad. I like to use rubbing alcohol to clean off the ball. And just, just personally what I like to do, a little bit of that CTD hook monster, you know what I'm saying? A little shum. What is the process of actually sanding down a ball? Well, the process is pretty easy. First, you're gonna want to take your pad and then spray some water actually on this pad. As a complete side note, you don't need this ball cup. I like to have it. It's just easier to hold onto the ball and have a little leverage when actually sanding it on a ball spinner. So you're going to want to take a little bit of water and spray it on the pad. Also, if you're looking for something like this, you can go to your local beauty supply store. This is just a mister. It's very clutch. I think I got it for like $1.50. So it's a really good top tip for it. You can spray a little water on the ball too. Nothing crazy. And turn it on and let it rip. Now, let's go ahead, clean it off. Take a rag, pour a little alcohol in there, and just kind of wipe this off a little bit. And see, you got that nasty stuff off it too. So that's just from the core being kind of sanded, obviously. It's just natural for that to happen. But now you see that there's a little more grittiness out of the ball. The ball should look a little duller actually. And that's kind of the nice thing about sanding. This now is what you go, if you really go on deeper grits, like 500, 350, 180, call what you would reference as like a charcoal ball. And it'll be aggressive. It'll definitely absorb some oil, get to that back end. But now what you're gonna do is flip it on the other side here. And you're gonna repeat the same process. So spray on here, do this. And again, like I said, what I like to do, put a little rubbing alcohol in here. Clean it up. You showing that gunk off? You heard, Sean? All right. So now you're just gonna repeat it, flip it on another side here. Do the same thing. So I'm gonna kind of speed through this, guys, get kind of done, clean this up, and I'll show you the finished result. So I will see y'all in a few. And there you have it. I'm sorry, I do a little tipsy bartender shout out because I did like watching. I was like younger. It's kind of nice. But anyways, now you see that the ball has a much darker finish on here. And this is going to grab a lot early. It's going to read early in the lane. It's going to grab the back end of the oil a lot quicker, and kind of help you if you're having some issues on the lanes with slicker oil conditions, heavier oil conditions, and maybe you want to open the lanes a little bit, or you're trying to create yourself a traction line that you can use to dig into the oil, so that way you can use lighter equipment later down the road for league, or if you're in a tournament down the block, if you're not rotating different pairs. But finally, guys, before we leave, you know, I gotta use some of that wow factor, baby. Gotta use that Shawshun. Gotta use some of the Shawshun. And for this, just lay a nice, decent coat. And since I have the pores open from, you know, sanding the ball, this should seep in a lot quicker, help out with absorbing oil a little bit better. I use this shit on all my equipment. Big shout out to CTD. I'm not sponsored by them to say anything nice. I say what I say because I stand by the product. It's great. Keep doing your thing, Mr. Hickman. But wipe the residuals off now. Flip it over. Let it set for a little bit, and you can see it actually going into the ball. It's really cool. So I usually give it around like 15-30 seconds. Let it do this thing for a little bit. Now, probably wasn't 15-30, but for video's sake, we're gonna do that. And look at that mean charcoal looking ball now. It's not deep, but it's now, you can see that the color again, it's more of a duller finish. This ball is really going to be reactive, especially for a Widow 3.0, which is my favorite ball. But anyway, guys, that is it for my video today. I do appreciate you guys watching the video. If you like what you saw, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I think we're currently around 80 subscribers now. So the channel again has grown so quickly. I appreciate all the love and support. And yeah, leave a comment. Also, what's your favorite ball? For me, when in doubt, Widow out. I love the Widow series. I have the Dynasty, the 3.0, the Ghost. I have the V1. I've used the OG Widow back in the day. I would love to use a Mania, because I think that's another one I'm really interested in. But yeah, time it down. Put a comment down there. What's your actual favorite ball? So again, mine's Spider, baby. Can't go wrong with it. But anyway, guys, that's it for me for this video. I want you to go have a good one. Be breezy, be beautiful, and I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.